Now, when you go to multiplying, here's the trick. Keep note of this right here. You multiply the coefficients are the numbers in front, and you add the like exponents. So my first piece of advice is to give everything an exponent that hasn't. Do y'all know what the exponent of y would be here, negative y? 1, just be 1, 2y to the first. And so this is actually negative 1y the first. The coefficient's negative 1. That's the number in front. And then the power is 1. Okay? So here's how you multiply. I'm going to distribute here. You multiply the numbers. What's negative 1 times 4? Negative 4. And you add the exponents. What's 1 plus 2? 3. So that's how you multiply. You multiply the numbers in front, and then you add the exponents. Next one, what's negative 1 times 2? Negative 2, and then you add the exponents. What's 1 plus 1? 2, right? What's negative 1 times negative 3? 3, and then you add the exponents. 1 plus nothing, it'll just be y the first. And then to be able to add or subtract, they have to have the same base, same power combination. We don't have any of that here, so we're done. So that's distributing. Okay. All right. Now, C can be done a couple different ways, but I'm going to do distributing, okay? On this one, I had one term to distribute. How many terms do I have to distribute on this one? 2 terms, right? Give every x variable a power. What's the power of x here? 1 and 1. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to multiply everything in here by 2x and everything by 3. So I'm going to multiply everything by 2x and everything by 3. Okay? So 2x times 4x. What's 2 times 4? 8. And then the x's. What do you do with the exponents when you're multiplying? So what's 1 plus 1? Good. Okay, we're going to do this a lot in this class. 2x times negative 1. What's 2 times negative 1? Negative 2. And then x to the first would just be x. Okay? So I multiply each term in here by this 2x. And I'm going to multiply each term in here by 3. What's 3 times 4x? What's 3 times 4? 12, and just slap the x on it. What's 3 times negative 1? Negative 3. You think Evan will be able to do this? Easy. Okay. The last thing you check is, do I have any common terms? Could I add or subtract any of these terms together? What do y'all think? Yeah, which ones? Good. What's negative 2x plus 12x? Is it 10x or 10x squared? 10x. Uh-oh, Raphael's not falling for my tricks. Raphael, when I add or subtract, does the power change? Yes. Yes. Take that. Shout out to Raphael and Evan back there. Raphael ain't messing around today. Okay, now on this one, you could distribute it. You could distribute these into this one, or you could distribute this one into that one. It does not matter which way you distribute. So I could do a squared times all that, 3a times all that, and negative 4 times all that. Or I could do a times all this and 2 times all this. I just confused you. I'm sorry. Which way do y'all want to distribute? Do you want to distribute these left ones to the right ones, or do you want to do the right ones to the left ones? It doesn't matter. Let's, left to right. Okay, give these an exponent of 1. You don't have to. Now, if you're a genius like Raphael probably doesn't have to do this, or Evan, but I do because I'm not as smart as them. All right, I'm going to distribute, what's a squared times a? So I'm going to multiply this by each of these. Do y'all know what a squared times a is? When I multiply, what do I do with the exponents? Add them. So it'd be a to the a squared times 2 now. So I multiplied a squared by a, now I'm going to do it by 2. What's a squared times 2? 2a squared, okay. All right, Hattie. I'm going to do 3a times these two terms. What's 3a times a? So what's 3 times 1, Hattie? 3. What's a times a, Hattie? Huh? A squared, right? Good. So what do you do with the exponents? Yes. Dang, you are my genius class. Hattie, what's 3a times 2? Yeah, 6a. Good job. I would ask Cooper. This is too easy for Cooper. Cooper, what's negative 4? Now we're going to do negative 4 times this. What's negative 4 times a, Cooper? What's negative 4 times 2? Cooper's like ashamed. He's like, why'd you give me that easy of a question to ask? Like, Cooper's in. Now we need Evan and Raphael are going to have to help us here. Are we done yet? No. Do we have any common terms? All right. What's 2a squared plus 3a squared? Is it 5a to the fourth? When you add the exponents. No. Raphael said no. Hattie, when do you add the exponents? You add the exponents when you do what? You just told us. Yes. You are so smart. You are killing it today. You're going to be as smart as Frankie one day. What's 6a minus 4a? 2a. And then minus 8. All right, I know you're like, y'all are killing it. This is super important what we're doing here. All right, I'm going a little longer than I thought today. I apologize. Okay, put Micah to sleep. All right, this is where y'all are going to cuss at me a little bit. Y'all know what x squared means? X squared is like x times x. Do you know what x cubed means? Yeah, it times itself 3 times. What does 2 cubed mean? 2 times itself 3 times. What do you think x minus 2 cubed means? This thing times itself 3 times. This is where Kenny's going to cuss me, okay? It's this thing times itself. This x minus 2 times x minus 2 times x minus 2. Oh, y'all are going to hate me for this one. I hope I don't have anything like this hard on your homework. It's not that hard. It's tedious. So you're going to pick on 2 of these. I'm going to pick on 2 of these first. So I'm going to do x minus 2 times x minus 2 power 1. All right. Kenny, do you know what x times x is? Huh? What do you do with the exponents? Ask Hattie. Hattie, what do you do with the exponents? Add them. Good. So it'd be x squared. So x times x is x squared. And then you do x times negative 2. So you do x times all this and negative 2 times all this. What's x times negative 2, Kenny? What's x times negative 2? Good. Negative 2x. What's negative 2 times x? So now you're going to do negative 2 times all that. What's negative 2 times x? Negative 2x, right? What's negative 2 times negative 2? 4. Okay. Any like terms here? You're down $2 and you lose $2 more. Now what are you down? $4. And I'm going to pause here, okay? All right. So we could distribute x squared into here. We could go backwards. I'll show you the other way. So the other way is just to go backwards. So like you could do x times that, x times that, x times that. What's x squared times x? This is the Hattie property. What do you do with the exponents? So it'd be x to the third. What's x times negative 4x? So negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. X times x, x squared. 4 times x would be 4x. So I did x times the x squared. Now you could go the other way too. I was just showing you this another way. So you can do x times x squared, x times negative 4x, and then x times 4. And then you're going to do negative 2 times all this. Okay. Negative 2 times x squared is 2x squared. Negative 2 times negative 4. Negative times negative is positive, so it'd be positive 8x. Negative 2 times 4 would be minus 8. Jeez. For 10 minutes? Oh, slow today. So we look for like terms. Negative 4x squared. So the x squareds can go together and the x's can go together. What's negative 4x minus 2x? You're down $4, you lose 2 more. Where are you at? Negative 6x squared. I'm sorry, x squared. X squared. Dang it. What's 4x plus 8x? 12x.